And this street shit, you feel me? Like, I got a lot of kids, like, you feel me? I'm 14 plus up, you feel me? Like, I got a lot of motherfucking kids, you feel me? Like, and I'm so tied into the streets and shit right now, so, you know, this shit hard, you feel me? This shit real hard.
Do you feel like there's any comparison between the two, between the streets and the music industry, or is it completely different?
Shit different.
Yeah. So 14 kids, Fizzle. I think you had 10 last time you was on here.
14 plus.
14 plus?
Yeah.
I take you ain't done, is you?
That's half good. All right.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be real. You gonna be real?
Come on, be real with us.
Nah, I ain't done. I ain't done. I told you I print this shit, so it's really about, as long as you take care of it, it's all good. So that don't even matter, you feel me? I got the mamas and the babies, you feel me? So all of them got different babies. All of them got different baby mamas. I got all of them too, you feel me? I'm on some boss shit, you feel me? I told you I'm printing this shit, for real.
That's a lot of mouths to feed, bro.
I ain't tripping, I'm printing this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you one. You gotta join Illuminati. Want me to show you?
Yeah.
You join Illuminati, I got you.
Come on.
The same soul to me, I got you.
What was it like, touring with Glock on this yellow?
Now.
Shalom. First and foremost, give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word English calls God. And his name in the Hebrew means he exists. And Yahweh's name is the only begotten Son, who the word English calls Jesus Christ. And his name in the Hebrew means he delivers. Ba'ashim is in the name of Kakwadash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone rule well. Peace and blessings unto the sincere alchemists push forward to the truth. That the four corners of the earth, I want to say shalom to you, brother, keep pushing. And a double shalom unto the Israelites that look like the other nations and share with you. I want to say shalom to your brothers and sisters as well. My name is Double Dow from GMS Line St. Louis Camp. I'm going to come back at it with another video. In this video, you got this rapper, Fizzle. Alright, so Fizzle. And he's showcasing his 14 wives, I should say. And Jake got to stop calling a women baby mamas, in which everything that we do nowadays, when you come into the truth, you realize that everything that we do nowadays is total opposite of how we supposed to conduct ourselves. Okay? Well, like how Jake carried himself now, like calling they wives baby mamas and bitches and shit like that, or you so-called black women, and even a lot of you Latino women, you be referring to your man, yeah, my nigga this, my nigga that, my nigga this. You ain't supposed to be talking to your man like that. Okay? And Jake, not emotional or nothing, but that's kind of a little toxic if you ask me. Alright? Because those words have a vibration to it. Alright? But I don't know how I'm entitled this yet, but I just wanted to go into this and pull some precepts and let this be edifying, because a lot of people don't agree with this. They don't agree with a man doing this, but hey, Yahweh Shemiah Shah is all for this, because that's how a man is going to reproduce in the kingdom. Why? Because he's going to have multiple women. You see what he said. He said, hey, I ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on some real boss shit. And the Lord's putting, and what you do is a nigga, all right? But the Lord's putting the spirit on Jake to do these things. And, yeah. But I don't mean to rant. I'm going to hop into the scriptures and let this be edifying. So this is Deuteronomy 21 and 15. And if a man have two wives, right, and we can just stop right there, but for purposes of edification, we're going to keep going. So one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated. And if the first son be hers that was hated, then it shall be when he maketh this son to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he hath. For he is the beginning of his strength, and the right of the firstborn is his. Right? And that's a law according to the scriptures. All right? So regardless if the firstborn is by the woman that was hated, you still got to give him an inheritance. Because, Jake this is my favorite son. This is the woman who I wanted to have the child by. All right? Like, even in our forefather Jacob, his firstborn was Reuben, and that wasn't by his favorite wife. That wasn't by Rachel. All right. And we even got a tribe called Benjamin, and Benjamin means son of the right. And she died giving birth to him, but that just shows you the mentality of Jake and how we move as a people. All right, but this kingdom will try to publicly shame you for getting multiple kids with multiple women. And that's our culture. All right, that's how we are. Because Jake loved women. And when we go into the kingdom, we going to have multiple women as well. And you women, you don't want to get down with that. Hey, the Lord going to put you to death on this side. And when you come back into the kingdom, He going to give you to a man that has multiple women anyway. So the most you can do is just get with the program. Because Isaiah 4:1 is coming. So Exodus 21:10. And this actually goes into like having a maid servant. All right. I'll go into verse 7. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maid servant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. If she please not her master who have betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her to a strange nation, he shall have no power, seeing he have dealt deceitfully with her, right? Because you ain't supposed to sell your brother to another nation. All right? Or a woman to another nation, okay? It says, and if he have betrothed her to his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters, right? If he take him another wife, her food or raiment and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. Right? So if he take him another wife, all right, and that's what we wanted to focus on. If he take him another wife, and that's what it all boils down to, is polygamy. Okay, and we got a lot of our women that's doing the total opposite, polyandry, which is basically the female version of polygamy, which a woman having multiple sex partners with. Which all you women that have multiple sex partners? That ain't nothing new. You women doing it on a consistent basis. Okay, but you just trying to just push it out there because you want to be a spiteful hoe and make the Israelite man feel some type of way. All right, but look, the shit ain't working. All right, it's not working. All right, because the truth is gonna always overshadow a lie. And I just wanted to get a few examples of that in the scriptures. And this Genesis 30:1. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said unto Jacob, give me children or else I die. All right, so envy, and what you women don't realize, you were created to be with a man. I mean, like, even then, like, when you got these OnlyFans and Instagram and these different social media platforms, these women are on these platforms to what? It's to get attention. Because you women, you can't survive without the attention and the money and resources of a man. The Lord, he just made you like that. He made you a natural dependent. I mean, like, even then, if a woman is not married to a man, she still go up there and brag about like it's a badge of honor. Like, yeah, I did this all by myself without a man. You know, I'm not looking for no man. All right, which is all a damn act because you're going against your nature. All right. Verse 2, and Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, am I in God's stead? The Most High stead, who shall slack him? Who hath withheld thee from the fruit of the womb? And she said, behold my maid, go in unto her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. And she gave him Bilhah her handmaid to wife, and Jacob went in unto her. And Bilhah conceived and bare Jacob a son. And Rachel had said, the Most High have judged me, and have also heard my voice, and have given me a son. Therefore she called his name Dan. Right, so Dan, judge, which was the same tribe that Samson was from, tribe of Dan. All right, and so and that just shows the mentality of the women, in which they still had mentality, you know, because ain't nothing changed. The scripture says, well, there's no new thing under the sun. Regardless if, no matter what time it is, even the modern day, like the modern time, you know, like I like the term modern woman, like even they had this mentality, all right, whether they want to accept it or not. And a lot of them are really seeking answers. And that's why they go on these different platforms like Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels, in which the men of the Lord, we always been talking about this. Okay, we always been talking about the nature of women and how the Most High made them. Like when you come into the truth, you basically know everything, because this is the true knowledge. Is the knowledge of Yahweh Shemiah Shah through his holy scriptures. The true knowledge of how to move as a man, how to treat a woman, you know, how to worship Yahweh Shemiah Shah, and our people. You know, the history of our people. All right. So this is Isaiah. I don't know where I'm going. Isaiah 60. Start at 15. And it reads, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many nations. And this is what the Lord is going to do for the church of Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, whether you 2/3 or not. All right, because all Israel is going to be good. All right, in the very near future. Okay, verse 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breasts of kings, and thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Right, and that's all metaphors. I mean, you're going to get the nourishment and the money, the riches, the women, the resources, right, all from these nations. We're going to have all type of cattle and gold and, you know, like brothers into the stones, you know, because, man, we ain't going to be digging no damn holes or nothing like that. All right. And searching for these different diamonds and rubies and all that. We're not going to be doing that. Verse 17, for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood, brass, and for stones, iron. All right? And that just shows that the Lord, he gonna exceed your expectations. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, waste and no destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. All right, so the Lord shall be an everlasting light. Okay? Because Yahweh Bashmi Ashah is going to be in the midst of us. All right, starting off with his, with Yahweh, because he turned his back on us for a while. But Yahweh Shai is only begotten Son. He's going to present us as a chaste virgin unto Yahweh. And we're going to ever be with him. And Yahweh Shai is going to be on earth. Okay, and be our God. So we're never going to go off again. We're going to have those new bodies. Okay, so every single angle is covered. Okay, so we can never go off again. Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous, and they shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in its time. Right? So a little one shall become 1,000. So how we going to become 1,000? You see it right there. Multiple women. Because they had, he got 14 plus kids. All right? And he only going to get more. He said, hey, I ain't done yet. And all of them, because like women are attracted to power. You might ask yourself is, how did he get all these women to be on board with that? Power. They want to be known. They want to be important. And yeah, like even though we get on the Israelite woman now, hey, she's the top woman on the planet. She just bugged out right now. And a lot of our women gonna die. We get that, but hey, a lot of women gonna be saved too. All right, and they're gonna be good. They're not gonna be bugged out and whores and trifling with tattoos. A lot of these women got tattoos on their bodies, and they're gonna be daintied up. And they're not gonna be masculine. And see a lot of these women see her over there to the left, up at the top, in the green, in the corner. All right, she's smoking a damn blunt. All right, ain't gonna be no more smoking, nothing like that. No damn long ass scary nails. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. So this is Ecclesiastes 3 and 4, and it reads, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion. An evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment. All right, so yeah, many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Right, that evil suspicion. And the evil suspicion is just basically, oh yeah, this ain't right, because it's already written that 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not going to get it. All right, and hey, we just praying that we make it. Okay, because what's coming to this place is not going to be pretty. Okay, so of course, you get the infamous Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right? So, in that day is what? Hell. Okay? Tribulation. Hardship. Famine. Nuclear destruction. All right? Instability. Because, hey, we all going to be unstable. But hey, that's why the scripture says what? Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. Okay? So let's go over here and we'll close it out, Lord willing. So this is Judges 8 and 29. It says, And Jerubbaal, the son of Joash, went and dwelt in his own house. And Gideon, which that's really his name, Jerubbaal is a nickname because he tore down the idols. All right, and the land of Manasseh. I think that land is Gilead, actually. It says, and Gideon had 70 sons, and his body begotten, for he had many wives. Right? So 70. So for any brother or sister that don't know what 70 means, so you got 70. So 70 is what, 20. So you do 20 times what a score is 20, Salakia. So you do 3. So 3 times 20 is 60. So plus 10 is what, 70. Because like even then you might hear 4 score. So 4 score is what, 80. So 20 times 4 is 80. All right, like it says in let's talk about Abraham, 70 and 10, I believe. All right, let me see if I can find it real fast. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so last verse of 16. Abraham, well, it's like Abram, before his name was changed to Abraham, was 66 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abraham. Right, because Ishmael was he was 14 years older than Isaac. Okay. See, he was 80, so Abraham was 86 when Hagar had his first child. So kind of just wanted to prove that. So kind of hope this edifying. Shalom.